Declarations of interest.
Not received.
Any public questions?
Not received.
Items 4.3 and allotments.
Yeah, through you, Chair. The purpose of the report is to advise members of the challenges being experienced in relation to the current costs of water provision of green and allotments and to propose a solution. A little bit about the background. The current water costs of green lane are running at between £600 and £800 per quarter, which is considerably excessive and more than a normal allotment site. While arrangements have been put in place to help mitigate this through the allotment consultant, proposals are to dig up the green lane allotment site to locate the source of burst or leak, and it would, however, be restricted to 3 allotments on the 2 sites. Recommendations are that members agree to allow us to progress this matter and to meet the allotment holders and identify and seek their views and try and reach an agreement on behalf of the council.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. I believe this submission was first raised by the Deputy Leader following a previous statement of the Council came to the Finance meeting a few months ago. I'm pleased that we've got a proposal to rectify this issue and stop the loss of money on this allotment site. Can I thank the Facilities Manager for his report and doing so move the recommendations as provided in the report.
Second, Chairman.
All in favour? Item number 5. Is recording litigation update.
Thank you, Chair. And the update is set out there on your agenda. The latest information that I have is that the defendants and their witnesses aren't available until after February the 16th. So we're not going to be in court before February 2015, February the 16th. The earliest date possible.
Councillor Tom.
The last I heard was that we were going to go to court on October 20th. Could someone clarify to me, was it our witnesses who weren't available, or was it the Mr. Purvis's witnesses that weren't available?
As far as I'm aware, Councillor Thomas and Chairman, neither. We were all ready to attend court and it was removed from the list. I think it was one of those cases where they listed several matters for 10 o'clock on that date, and a couple of days before, when the judge had got his box to read the paperwork, he realised he wasn't going to get through the list. So it was on the motion of the court that we received information just to say that they didn't have time to deal with it. It wasn't in relation to either party, as far as I'm aware.
So yeah, Chairman, I just asked a supplementary question. So that means we've got that line somewhere, just because with all the problems that's going on with this, Chair, I'd like to be sure that neither party is at fault. So when everyone starts accusing each other again, we've got a piece of paper that says that it was neither person's fault. It came to us in writing to say that it had been pushed back.
Basically, no. All I have is an email from our solicitor advising me that because the court didn't think they had time to hear it, it had been removed from the list on that day. So I have got an email from Paul Branch telling me that it had been removed from the list. He emailed me and he also emailed Council's clerk to tell them that they could be stood down and take on other work for the day.
The three will be in charge for the last bit of clarification. And does that say because it was the court that asked for that to happen, not because there was any indication that witnesses weren't going to be available?
I haven't seen anything that says that, but it is my understanding that the matter was removed from the list on the request of the court listing office. I've had nothing from our solicitor to suggest that there was any fault on our part or on the part of the defendants, but it was a matter of the court's motion.
Could I come in on this to answer his question? Could I come in on this to answer his question?
rumours have it going around the allotments. We've got our information from our solicitors, but there was rumours has it going around the allotments. Mr. Purvis also had it from his solicitors that the court has told him, due to exactly what the town clerk said, that it's going to be stood down until a date in January or February. So he's been sending it around long before we got to know that he'd already been told by his solicitors or his representation that he was getting stood down. So we're both in the same boat.
I'm talking from memory here, where it was listed from Monday, the 20th, and I got to know certainly around about midday on the Thursday before. And all I had was an email saying that the report had contacted our solicitor to say that the list was too full. And I suspect that what's happened is the judge will have had the paperwork. It's quite common that they'll list everything for 10 o'clock. And then the judge will look through what they call the judge's boxes, and I'll have a look at it and saying that the number of witnesses alone would have led the judge to realise that he wasn't going to be able to deal with it in a short space of time. So it's been removed from the list, and we've been written to and asked for dates in January and February. Our solicitor has gone on holiday, but he told me that the defendant had actually contacted him himself and told him that his witnesses wouldn't be available altogether until after February 16th. But if you want me to get something in writing from our solicitor to that effect, I'm happy to do that. But that's the position as I understand it.
Sorry to labour that point, but in the letter it says the cases are likely to be heard because of witness availability, not because of court situation.
No, sorry. Now, because of witness availability, because his witnesses aren't available. The defendants have contacted our solicitors via telephone this week and told him that they will have difficulty getting all of their witnesses together this side of February 16th. So that's now, but as the case was listed for October the 20th, to the best of my knowledge and belief and understanding, it was simply the matter that the court realised they didn't have the time available to deal with it. And that's as I understand it. That's what's been communicated to me. If members would feel more comfortable that I have that checked, and I get Mr. Branch to confirm that. But the situation now is they've got witnesses to the board away and they won't be available now until altogether until after February the 16th. But I think it was just a matter of court time on the 20th of October.
For instance, if this court case was brought in March, I wouldn't be able to tell. Because I'm going out to see, it's only in Australia. So if there's other witnesses, the same as them, they're going on holiday, or they're going somewhere, or they had a weekend away or a week away, you don't know. So we all have to get together again and say, yes,
So really, Chair, I fully understand that. It's just the words of witness availability. If you go back to stage one, I understand what the town clerk said. Fully understand.
Councillor?
I will move the town clerk's verbal report in explanation, and if further information is required, that she produce it and provide it for members who need it.
Second.
Chair, can I just have clarity on something, please? I'll wait in return, but the other report that we've got says it's dealing with the litigation.
Point of order, Chairman, that's item number 8.
Well, I just wanted to confirm that it is item number 8.
Yes.
Yes. We have a motion on the room, Chair. We have a second. We have show of hands, please. Yes. Abstention?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, we move on. Item 6. Allotment challenge revision. All right.
Thank you, Chairman. Essentially, I'll ask members to read my report and bring the recommendations set out on the second page, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair. Can I thank the Town Clerk for a comprehensive report. As you know, this is a very sensitive priority by the majority group. Indeed, sensible report that recommends that we begin the process of consultation with allotment holders to ensure that the new tenancy agreement is fit for purpose for our allotment holders, and it's something that they feel comfortable they can comply with. I'll move the recommendations in the report, Chairman.
Second that, Chairman.
I agree with the recommendation, but I'd just like clarification on one thing. The word self-management isn't mentioned anywhere in that report. Is there a separate issue on the self-management allotments, or do we take it that the self-management allotments are also included in this? Because if we were, it would be nice if that was stated.
Self-management.
Right, Chair, exactly what Chair says, self-management, they've got their own tenancy agreement on their own particular management sites, which don't want to come around that.
I just wanted to clarify.
Agree. Move the appropriate motion, Chair.
Second that.